Hi, this is Debbie with the Food Prepping channel, and today I'm going to fix a dinner that's, it's really, well, it depends on what you're going to eat. I'm fixing baked chicken with potatoes. The potatoes are not a low carb unless you're eating them with what is considered a low carb or a low starch vegetable. And what I have made, I don't know if you can see, I know you can't, but I have made a big pot of collard greens here, and I fixed it with 2 smoked turkey legs. And so this is a big pot of collard greens. So the collard greens and the potatoes that are in here, you could eat a little bit of potatoes and the collard greens would kind of make up the difference for the potatoes. But don't eat very many. I mean, I've got 4 potatoes in here that I've cut up. And Julie will be here for dinner tonight, so she can eat the potatoes. But I have 8 chicken thighs, bone in, skin on, and I'm going to bake these. And this is, excuse me, I love to do this. This is what I like to do the most, is just put these in and cook them and let them go. So I'm going to put in, let's see if you can see that. This is Weber Grill Kickin' Chicken Seasoning. This makes it a little spicy, and I'm just sprinkling it all over the potatoes and the chicken because I'm going to cover this with some water and some margarine. Alright, so I've got that in there, and then I've got some Grill Mates Worcestershire peppercorn, and I love this. I love it. And then I'm going to put some Worcestershire in here too. So this comes out faster than the other one does, but I just sprinkle it all over the potatoes and the chicken. And then I have some rosemary. I've really come to like rosemary. And I just sprinkle that on. And I'm not going to put very much of the rosemary on because it does definitely have a distinctive taste. But I do like it. I mean, I've never had rosemary until just recently, and I do like it. Alright, and then I'm going to put some Great Value Worcestershire sauce on here. Just sprinkle it all over the chicken and the potatoes. And then I have like 3/4 of a water bottle left from last night when I fixed my tea, and I'm just gonna pour that all down inside this. And I've got my oven preheated to 400 degrees. And I'm going to put some salt. And it's mainly going on the potatoes, so you know your potatoes need salt, but it's going to go down in the water too. So you need, I don't know, I'm a salt person. I have to have salt, so it's to your taste on how much you like salt. All right, let me see if I can get to the pepper over here. Yeah. Here it is. Alright, and this is coarse ground black pepper, and I just use my fingers and get out ever how much pepper that I want. Now, I like a lot of pepper. I like this to have a kick to it. Alright, and then I'm going to get my knife here, and I have Country Crock. This is Shed Spread Country Crock Light. And I know a lot of people say use butter, but there is no carbohydrates in this margarine. None whatsoever. There is, in the fat, there's 5 grams of fat in it. which that's total fat, 1.5 grams of saturated, 2.5 grams of polyunsaturated, and then monounsaturated 1.5 grams. Sodium is 90 milligrams. So there's vitamin A and vitamin D. There's 15% vitamin D in here and 10% vitamin A. So I'm just a margarine person. I did grow up eating margarine. I don't like butter. I never will, and I can't help it. So I'm just going to put little pats of margarine in here, and then I'm going to cover this up with aluminum foil, and I'm going to put it in the oven, and I'm not even going to worry about it for a couple hours at least. Maybe, well, about an hour and a half, I guess. Alright, so I have everything in here that I want. And so for dinner tonight, if Julie doesn't want the thighs, there's 2 turkey legs. The smoked turkey legs are right over here. I really don't like smoked turkey legs, but I love them when it's cooked with my collard greens. And in my collard greens, all I did was I put the pot had about 3/4 of the way full of water, and I put the 2 turkey legs in there, and I let them boil for about an hour and a half, and let the water boil down some out of them. And then I put 2 bags of collard greens in there, and I put salt, I put pepper, and I put Texas Pete. I put Texas Pete hot sauce in it. And so I've cooked those for probably a good 2 hours. So now I'm going to fix this, and this will be my meal for tonight. And that's just chicken thighs and a little bit of potatoes and the collard greens. And I do want to tell y'all this, and I don't know if I've told you this before. I'm not getting senile. I just forget. Out of all the 400 and some videos that I've made, I forget whether I've told y'all this or not. When I was younger, I went to a weight specialist, and she did, I remember it so clearly, she told me that you could eat your weight in chicken and never gain weight. And it didn't matter whether it had the skin on it, it didn't matter whether it had the bone in it or not. As long as you eat that chicken, and I did tell y'all this, from one Friday afternoon, when I went to see her on Fridays, so from Friday afternoon to Mondays, because I would go on Friday and then I'd go back on Monday. So I went to see her on Friday, so from Friday to Monday, I went the whole weekend and only ate chicken. That's it. It was baked chicken all the way. And you could, back at that time, you could cook it with orange juice or oranges. You could put oranges in it. And now I really don't like orange chicken. But I still like baked chicken, but not orange chicken. But I remember that I went that whole weekend, and the only thing I ate, she said, eat brand cereal. So they had, back at the time, I haven't seen them recently, but I haven't looked either. They had a thing called Brand Buds, and it was just a pure brand cereal. It looked like rabbit pellets that you'd feed your rabbits, but it was brand cereal. And for breakfast, that's what I had. The rest of the day, I ate chicken. And I'm telling you, I think I had 4 chickens from Friday to Monday, and I lost 10 pounds. 10 pounds from Friday to Monday. So I know that it doesn't matter. People say get boneless, skinless, or people say take the skin off of it or whatever. When you bake your chicken, you're not going to usually eat the skin anyway because it's too yucky. To me, it's yucky. I mean, I take the skin off of it. But when I'm cooking that chicken, that skin still gives it a good taste. So I leave it on. And everybody knows that chicken with the bone in it is better. Even a breast is better than a boneless breast. I myself did not grow up eating breast, so I don't like breast. I like thighs and legs. I do like wings, but I like thighs and legs the best. So like I said, this is 8 chicken thighs, bone in, skin on, and you saw what I put in it. So now I'm going to cover this up with aluminum foil, and I'm going to put it in the oven for probably about an hour and a half. And after an hour and a half, I'm going to take the aluminum foil off and let it cook for another hour. And I'll probably cut the temperature down then to 300. So right now I'm putting it in at 400 for an hour and a half. And, you know, I'm just doing it because it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That's why, I mean, it's not dinner time or anything. I'm just cooking it now. So I'm going to cook it kind of slow or whatever in here. So I'll bring you back when this gets done. Alright, I'm finished with the chicken. Here's my plate. I've got 2 pieces of chicken and a little bit of potatoes on there. And there's let me zoom out. There's what's left of that, and I'm going to fix a salad and put the chicken in the salad. And I did want to show you that I didn't put anything on this chicken, but listen. Well, it's very, very crispy. So you can bake your chicken and leave the skin on and make it crispy without breading it. So this is what Julie and I are going to eat for dinner. I do have the collard greens over here in the pot, but I ate some of those for lunch and I don't want any more. So I've just got 2 pieces of chicken, which that's no carbs in that. And it looks like a lot of potatoes, but it's a very, very little. This is on an 8-inch plate, so it looks like a lot, but it's not. Look at the fork, the size of the fork compared to the potatoes that I have or whatever. And then I'm going to fix I have 2 plates, and so I'm going to fix a little salad on the other plate and put some of the chicken in that. And this is really good. It's really good chicken. I'm going to take a bite of it. It has such a good taste with that. With the Worcestershire and the kicking chicken and the pepper and all. It is really good. So, if you like this recipe, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. And you have a wonderful night. Bye.